Life itself is a vision, a dream. Nothing exists save empty space and you. And you are but a thought. This resonated with me extremely deeply. This showed up on my YouTube algorithm just the other day. It was a quote from a scene of the 1985 claymation film, The Adventures of Mark Twain, the Satan scene. And this spoke to me, and the scene itself spoke to me so clearly. I want to say that to you again. Life itself is a vision, a dream. Nothing exists save empty space and you. And you are but a thought. Now, I want to point you through this. I want to guide you through why this resonated with me and why it stands so firm in truth. Now, whatever he was referring to, Mark Twain himself, I have no idea. But it seems pretty damn clear that this is exactly what he saw too. Life itself is a vision. What we take life to be, reality to be, the perceived reality that we believe we are living, is a vision or a dream. It holds so many dreamlike qualities. We create so much from mind and the mental construction, the categories, the labeling, the descriptions, the identifying, the agreement, even the simple idea to call a tree a tree. You never find the name in the object itself. You only experience the object. The name, all of these names, all of these labels are constructs of mind. This whole reality that we are living is a construct of mind. In other words, a dream, the matrix, a hologram itself, a simulation. But there is one true reality in which this all exists, and that is the empty space. Now, I call it consciousness, I call it awareness, but without giving it a name as well, it only truly can be seen as an empty space. Nothing is everything, and everything is nothing, a paradox of its own. The empty space of pure being, experience itself. And this is where the dream is created, the dream of mind, the simulation itself, a vision, like it was stated. This spoke to me so strongly. I see this so clearly in direct experience. We get up, we clock in, we move through a life that seems to be outside of us. Like we're accomplishing and doing so much, who we believe we are. We're climbing the ladder of our imagined success. But what is truly here? The scene itself represented this so clearly as well. If you haven't seen that scene, if I don't get in trouble by YouTube, I will include it in the description or the comments below. Because what that scene showed was clay. These kids were making figures out of clay, just lifeless clay at first, until life was given to them from nothing. Then it became their everything. Then it became the life they believed they were living. They were forming relationships. They were surviving for food. They were performing music, satisfying each other's needs. Then it turned to arguing. Then it turned to fighting. Then they knew what death was. They were mourning. This is how life is, a dream, a vision. Nothing exists save empty space. Everything arising from nothing. and you. And you are but a thought. This carries me to the next point that resonated with me. There's no way that this life can't be real. There's no way that this life I'm living can't be truth. It seems so solid. It seems so real. And this is what I've been experiencing from my youngest age. Alex, your name, moving through a life. This is who I am. That whole idea feels so solid. I agree with you. I know that it does. It seems like the truth. But when you look closer, you see the vision, you see the dream, you see the empty space in which it all appears, which it all is created and believed, where the show is performed. And if you look a little closer, you see the actor, you see the dream character, the dream body, and you are but a thought. This is so extremely powerful. Who you take yourself to be, whether you see this, want to believe it or not, is nothing but images, memory, and thoughts. Thoughts and stories of a past, of a childhood, of experiences that have arose within you. This is where your reality is created, and the person who is experiencing this reality. It is all a projection of the empty space of awareness. We are moving through a dream, believing who we are, not knowing, but believing. And believing is of mind. This is where you are but a thought. Nothing exists truly as you know it. There are experiences, there are objects, there is the body, but that exists as you know it because you've been told. That exists as you know it because it's been named and you've agreed. That exists because we have been falling in line with agreement. So truthfully, nothing exists because the names and labels and the descriptions, this projection, this simulation that we have all agreed to, isn't truth. The only thing is empty space. And you are but a thought. If I were to ask you this question right now, who are you? Stay with me. If I were to ask you this question right now, who are you? Can you actually tell me? But here's the rules to the game. If I ask you, who are you? And you have to remember, you have to call on a thought, you have to call on a memory, you have to call on the past, you have to give me a name. This is not you. The construct of mind, the memory of an experience, the filter of the finite mind, a thought, cannot be who you truly are. Language cannot be who you truly are. I'm telling you, that so close, that intimate feeling that you know oh so well, that everyone has, the feeling that you are looking out of your eyes, that feeling, who are you? To answer that in the way that you want to, you would need thought. You would need a memory. All you find is the empty space, presence, simply being here now. Nothing else exists. We just pretend it does, like a vision or a dream, and ourselves. But we are but a thought. This resonated with me so deeply, and I just wanted to share this with you. Check out the scene if you haven't. It really, really spoke to me directly. It spoke to me directly because I seen directly all that we create, all that we believe. We truly turn life into pure imagination. And this resembles a dream, something of mind, totally made up. But when you are living here, when you are fully immersed here, and nothing else makes you question the truth, this is where you tend to suffer, become a victim of what you have created. When you tend to see that nothing truly exists except experiencing this now, and there's not even someone experiencing it, because the who you think you are is truly but a thought. Find yourself now if you don't believe me. Look for yourself now and see if you find anything but a body arising here with stories behind it. When you see this, you have woken up. You are having a lucid dream. And the show continues. Take care, everyone.